Hi, fourth graders, it's Mrs. Gillette. Today we're going to be working with Module 4, Lesson 8. This is real world angles. Where do we see angles in our everyday lives at home, at school, and how can we work with those angles? You will need your packet that says G4M4 Lesson 8. Please make sure your name is on the name line, your name, not the word name. And you're looking at this set of 8 clocks. So, we're going to be drawing on these clocks. So I'm going to zoom in so that you can see each clock individually. So on this first clock, I want to draw hands on my clock that show 12 o'clock. So I know my hour hand has to be short and point at the 12. I know my minute hand has to be longer and go all the way to the outside of the clock. That shows 12 o'clock. Make sure yours looks like mine. Okay? Now, we're going to be working with more time. So let's go ahead and fill in all the times on our clock. Okay? So I'm going to slide over, and on this clock, I would like us to put in 3 o'clock. So my hour hand points at the 3. My minute hand will touch the 12, the tick mark on the 12, or go all the way to the edge of my clock. So that's 3 o'clock. All right, let's slide over and do the same for 6 o'clock. My hour hand will point at the 6. My minute hand will go all the way through the 12 to the outside. 6 o'clock. And then finally, in this top row, I would like us to make 9 o'clock. Hour hand points at 9. Minute hand touches the dash for 12. So now your top row should say 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. And let's go fill in those times. Okay? I'm going to get out my pen here. And let's fill in the times. This is 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Okay? So there's, yours should look like mine. If it doesn't, you can pause and catch up. Now, a clock has hands on it, and those hands, if we look at them carefully, those hands are rays. They have an end point and an arrow that goes on in one direction. So let's see what happens when the rays move. And in this case, we're going to move the minute hand. So if I look at 12 o'clock, we're going to say 12 o'clock is our 0 degrees. Okay? The minute hand has not moved at all. It's going to stay at 12 o'clock. Excuse me, the hour hand hasn't moved at all. Now, let's look at 3 o'clock. And I can see that 3 o'clock, the minute hand has moved from the 12 down to the 3. The hour hand has moved from the 12 down to the 3. So it's created this angle right here. And I can see that that has moved 90 degrees because it is a right angle. See what happens when the hour hand moves to 6 o'clock. The hour hand moves the minute hand moves down